These are native to South America, native to Central America. They are in the rainforest, which means they like humidity, but interestingly, they don't like to have Hi, I'm Kim from the TDI plant team, and today we're going to be looking at one of our other unique plants here at the Tye-Dyed iguana. It's called an arrowhead plant, and the reason for that is if you look closely at the leaves, even though these are all green, and I'll show you a variegated one here in a moment, you can see that not only is it shaped like an arrow, but it's got a little bit of a border that runs around it, and that just helps really highlight the fact that it's arrow shaped. These come in different varieties, and some of them are a little more dark, some are lighter, some are variegated, and depending upon the color, they'll just help outline the shape of the leaf, which is arrowhead. These are native to South America, native to Central America. They are in the rainforest, which means they like humidity, but interestingly, they don't like to have wet leaves. So this is one of those plants that maybe is for a person who's a little bit more of a hobbyist in the plant world, maybe not so much for a beginner. For that humidity, you probably want to have either a humidifier that's near your plants, or what some folks will do is just take a tray, put some small pebbles on it, put water on those pebbles, and then just put that in the tray and let the natural humidity just come into the leaves. If you missed it, it's not going to kill the plant, but it just doesn't like wet leaves. From a watering perspective, probably every 7 to 10 days. Just check the top of the soil with your fingers, and if it's starting to dry out a little bit, then it's time for watering. In terms of light, this is one of the plants that can actually go from medium light to low light. It will do okay in low light. Not to get confused, however, it's not a shade plant. If you put it in an area where the light is too low, you'll start to see leaves yellowing and then dropping off. That means you need to just increase the light. And whether you do that by moving it around in your home or whether you do that by increasing light with the grow light, that's completely up to you. These are toxic, so you don't want to put it in an area where your pets might get at it or your children might inadvertently get at it. You can put it in a vivarium, and we've had relatively good success with these in a vivarium, but probably not in a habitat. We wouldn't want you to have any of your animals go ahead and chewing on it, because a large amount of this can really be harmful. Soil needs to be well drained, and we recommend some of the soil that we have here at the Tye-Dyed iguana that really will truly help this plant just grow and flourish. It's a bushy plant. It's not going to get real tall, maybe 12 inches or so at the most. And as you can see, we have two different sizes here. So the smaller ones will actually get larger leaves quite quickly. They're just very hardy. So they're easier to grow, but the care is where you just have to be watchful. And you can see this one has a nice hardy root base here, and if I turn it a little bit, you can see that some of the colors on this particular one are going to be a little bit different. It's not unusual for your arrowhead to start off with new leaves, the new growth, in a variegated or a more colorful pattern, and then as it grows, they just have a tendency to get a little more green. Fortunately, as I said, we have them in two sizes here at the Tye-Dyed iguana, so you can start with the little one or you can start with the bigger one. Propagation is a little bit more problematic on these plants. They really don't do well if you snip a leaf and put it in water, or snip a leaf and just put it in dirt. These are a little bit more to taking a larger plant and taking it out of the pot and actually looking to split it. And that's a difficult process. If you're going to do that, probably if you have a very sharp knife, almost like an X-Acto knife, and find a place where you can just split along the root lines on the bottom, and then you have two plants, then go ahead and put it in its well-drained soil, keep it watered, get it in the proper light, and you'll be able to propagate it that way. So as I said earlier, it's not necessarily for the novice in the plant world. It does have a little bit more of a high maintenance techniques required of it, but it really is a unique plant. It's really a pretty plant. And it does come in a variety of colors. Every once in a while we'll get one where the inside is pink and the outside is a lighter or a darker pink. Don't happen to have those right now. All of ours are green, but it's really a beautiful, beautiful plant. So if you're looking for something unique, something with a different shape to it, something that'll do well in low light, and something that you're willing to give a little bit of time to, this week's plant of the week is the arrowhead.